Welcome to the It Girl series where I analyze society's It Girls, discover what attributes we should all be emulating, put all of us on to hopefully achieve success in our own lives. Hi guys, my name is Catherine. I have a bachelor's degree in psychology and I make self-development content for the girlies. The reason why I'm talking about the Wizard Liz and why she's today's It Girl and why I think her to be extremely successful is because personally, I believe that she has achieved self-actualization. Right? I don't know if you're familiar with Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I'm going to put it on the screen, but she's at the top. She's at the top. I believe that she has accomplished every single thing on this triangle and has achieved self-actualization. She's at the top. She has found purpose. She's achieving purpose. Do you know how hard and how rare that is? She's definitely the ego we should all be emulating. So first things first, like I said, she has achieved purpose. She's fulfilling purpose. She's fulfilling her soul. She not only has like financial freedom and financial success, and because that is successful in this capitalist world that we are living in, and that's like good and great and all, but she's actually living in purpose. And how is she achieving purpose? She's helping people. She's helping her community. She's helping so many women across the world. And I believe that is kind of like the highest form of purpose that anyone can achieve. She is very giving. She is always sharing wisdom. She's always putting people on. She's always thinking about her younger self and, talking to her audience that way to just help them get, even if it is a little bit better after consuming her content. You as a person, what are you contributing to society? Yeah, I know you're thinking, oh, things are hard for me right now. This is happening to me. I'm going through this, I'm going through that. But you really need to think about it. Some of you are not helpful to anybody. You're not helpful to your friends. You're not helpful to your family. You are not making any contributions to society. You don't volunteer for anything. You don't assist anyone with anything. Yet you're wondering why you are so upset and depressed and why you don't feel fulfilled in life. What are you doing? You are not doing anything. You are not helping anybody. You are not contributing to society or community in any way. And this is like a very serious thing that I really think we need to talk about. You as a person, it is your duty as a human to be helpful, to help other people. I think that is the only way to find purpose, because everybody's always talking about, oh, my purpose, my purpose, my purpose. Your purpose is to help people. That is why you are not the only person on the earth. There are billions of people on the earth. We are all here to help each other out, even if it is in some capacity. The Wizard Liz has high self-respect and strong boundaries. She's always telling us how it is important to say no, how it is important to try to put yourself first. And I know you might be saying, oh, isn't that contradictory to the last point I just made? And it's not. And I think it's so amazing to look at it that way. You have high self-respect. You're not letting people walk all over you. You are not constantly being insulted. You walk away from things that are harming you, that are not for your own good. You are protecting yourself and your own peace. You go through the world with that attitude. And because you yourself, you are so full, you are so loved all by yourself. Like, you find validation within yourself. You love yourself by yourself. You are so full that you are able to pour out into other people. You cannot give what you don't have. There are a lot of people who are out there, they're constantly seeking validation, constantly trying to find love outside of themselves. And they do this by always being they are people pleasing. They're always trying to be out there. They're the ones always doing the sacrifice. But that's not like being selfless. That's not kindness. That's literally narcissism. You are in need of so much attention and validation from others that you believe the way you're going to get it is by putting up this facade, which is not even genuine, of like being, oh, that sacrificial person, and all of that, just to get some attention and love from other people. That's literally narcissism. You are just so self-centered and you want other people to look at you and focus on you, that you think that you can achieve that by being the selfless person. No, the Wizard Liz has so much self-respect and she has boundaries and so full of like self-validation that she's able to like pour that love into other people, and you know that it is coming from a genuine place. That even if the other person doesn't want to reciprocate it back, that doesn't affect who she is. That doesn't determine what she decides to do. So have self-respect, have strong boundaries, know how to say no without feeling guilty. She lives intentionally and not reactively, right? She's someone who believes in the power of mindset and manifestation, but she's also like intentionally putting herself in a place where the manifestations can happen. You really need to stop letting life happen to you. I see a lot of people, and that thing is genuinely irritating. It's almost disgusting. They're just there. Life is just happening to you. You don't have any plans. You don't have any goals. You are just saying, okay, if this one happens to me, this is how I react to it. Stop reacting to life. Start to be intentional about the things that you are doing. And yes, life happens, but for the most part, have plans. At least have plans. Say you are going to do this thing and actually do it. And if something interrupts the process, fine. You let that interruption pass, but then you continue on the path that you have set for yourself, not the path that life set for you. God, that thing really irks me. The way people are just there and they're just letting life happen to them. Okay, if I used today, okay. If I don't used today, okay. You don't even have any goals or dreams and you're wondering why you're not successful. Come on. Following off from what I just said, she doesn't have a victim mindset. So many things have happened to her, right? And she has talked about, all these things extensively. She's had a very abusive father who was an alcoholic, I think. She has been through things. She has lived in poverty. She didn't grow up in the best place. Never for once does she exude or encourage this like victimhood of like, oh my gosh, things are happening to me, and I can't do anything about it. The reason why I'm not successful is because this is that happening to me. I'm coming from a poor background. I don't know anybody that's successful. Nobody in my family has ever achieved anything. Like, no, get out of that victim mindset, because the uncomfortable painful truth is that nobody is coming to save you. Nobody is coming to save you. You have to save yourself. You have to take ownership of your own life and say, okay, I know that this is where I'm coming from. I know that this is what my past is saying, but this is what I want for myself. And nobody's coming to help me achieve it. And there's no point sitting down and sulking and being so sorry for myself, because it's not going to help you achieve anything. The Wizard Liz also prioritizes self-improvement and learning. She's always trying to improve herself. She's always talking about how, oh, she has this therapist, oh, she read this book, oh, she did this thing. And it's always trying to also put us on, always keep learning, always keep trying to improve, not to the point where you feel paralyzed by the content you're consuming, right? Because I know that that is also a thing and an issue that a lot of people go through. But the point I'm trying to make it is that always try to seek enlightenment, always try to learn and get better and read. And please read, please read. A lot of people are illiterate. Please read, even if it's fiction books. But yeah, like try to learn, listen to educational podcasts, watch educational videos, and it doesn't even have to be like, oh, like school. Like maybe if you're a student, you're probably thinking like, oh, academics, but just about life and philosophy and just how to be a better person in the world. The Wizard Liz knows how to present herself well. The reason why a lot of us who know her consider her to be such an icon and such a queen and just this amazing diva is because she has presented herself to be just that. This is something that I'm actively trying to do as well, and something that I'm learning and trying, and I think I'm doing it well to an extent, but like I'm actively trying to get better, is shaping the perception that other people have of you. How are you presenting yourself in the world? I want you to actually sit down and ask yourself, like, how do people actually see me? You can even ask your friends, like, what do they think of you? Maybe you can make it an anonymous thing if nobody wants to hurt your feelings, but you should be actively trying to put yourself in the world how you want to be perceived. So I'm talking about dressing, the things you say, the things you do, what people know you for. It matters greatly, because if people perceive you to be an amazing person, you are going to have an amazing life. Like, I can guarantee that for you. There are a lot of people who maybe the influencers, the celebrities, whatever, because we have this perception about them being like these super amazing people, and so we're willing to give them things, we're willing to give them fame, riches, power. They have so much access because of who they have presented themselves to be and who we have perceived them to be. So present yourself how you want to be perceived. If you watch the video up to this point and you don't know who the Wizard is, maybe just click this video randomly. I really want to encourage you to check her out. Just Google the Wizard Liz or look her up on YouTube. She has so many educational videos that I really think you should check out. Learn something from her, learn something from this video and apply it to your life. I wish you all the best. I pray that because you are applying these things that you do have a very successful life. I love you so much. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.